Alright, let's bring this thing on up. Hey, CT, hey, you trouble. Bear with me a second here. I've got something weird going on my Twitch. There we go. And pardon, we're going to be hiding the camera for a bit because I'm still working on a little bit of food here. But let's pick up where we left off. Which was right at the tail end of our production phase, because we got everything wrapped up. We're done. We got a good idea what's coming, except for this dude, who I have no idea who the hell is. I would really like the ability to take this here thing and, like, actually know what those are. But there's nothing in the menus that can tell me this information, and nothing that I can find over here that'll do it either. So, you know, it is what it is. Hey, interrelated. Oh, well, they're not wrong that the cape needs equipped. And it's really a shame that I cannot put that fake cape on Durand, who I would really love to give a +1 range, plus mono regen, plus accuracy cape to. We'll throw it to Mallet because he has a thing, and because, you know, he uses enough mana that 5 more regen is not exactly a terrible, terrible problem. I love that Durand is the only one that's suggesting my position. That dude is in his position. Hey, a dragon house. Alright. Mallet, get up here. Bat, you're probably not going to be soloing aside, so come down here. Danish, you still are soloing aside, and you did it so magnificently last night here that we'll do it again. Paloma absolutely shouldn't be soloing aside, so we'll put her over here. But that leaves Meg doing it, and I'm not sure that's any better. So I'm going to leave Bat in a, like, maybe you should consider helping in another side position, but we've also got Durand up here, so, you know, we've got some possibilities. And some artillery, which is just delightful. That's a lot of poison. Alright, we've got a guy out here with 150 armor aura. Which, yeah, sure enough, is adding armor to adjacent targets. Which is fine, because Fireball bypasses that shit. But he has 1400 personal armor, which is going to be a bit of a problem for actually solving. So we're going to dump a weaken down his line. And call that basically as good as we got. Do you have an armor penetrator? No, you have an unblockability attack. Not really what I need for solving that dude. You also have worryingly few actual targets in your range today. Not real thrilled with that. That at least puts them in armor range, but I think we're in serious shit over here. This run has some really decent fighting going on, but I am not real thrilled with how it's played at the moment. I need more armor skipping for our current spearman waves, and that's a problem. Yeah, big stun over there on the left. Which leaves Danish exposed in a very bad way. Well, that takes care of Mr. Aura there. And picks off most of the actual relevant targets. It shows something able to get here. I couldn't tell you what that something is. Oh, this guy. Anyway, my camera is still weird and off-center. Because the camera center ought to be looking at my face, and it's looking over here, over my shoulder, and it's like, every time I adjust that, it unadjusts. See? There we go. Like, I'm pretty comfortable with most of these guys just being dead, so... Okay, that takes care of the spear guys. They are both now dead from poison. Yeah, it's been doing that in Turbulated. I don't know what to make of it. Alright, let's dump some poison way back here. Those guys are now poisoned to absolute fuck, which is kind of where we're going with that. Nothing on this side is is likely to survive this turn sort of space. Truthfully, what I'd really like is to dump another fireball back here in between those two. Yeah, not real surprised to see some stuns going out. Not real happy with it, but not surprised. .400 poison, and it's not going to be enough to put that bastard down. There we go. Alright, Danish is back in the fray and has all kinds of horse shit going on over here, and it's a problem. So we're going to do some quick, surgical deletions here. And just run over this way and get involved, which is a problem. I need to dump this here to get both spearmen. Yeah, Mallet is definitely up there. Yeah, I put that to get both spearmen, and it missed this guy entirely. Which is definitely on that list of huge problems. Say, I need you to straight delete him. There's the stun again. Knew that was coming. Quick check. Impaling bolt is armor piercing. Oh right, this crossbow is terrible. Yeah, and he ain't leaping the wall from that position, so, still take out the spearman out there, come out here. We may end up having to leap the wall and just go crossbow hunting. Oh, excellent, because we don't have enough problems over there yet. Now we've got a second elite. Yeah, Mirror Shield's a bastard. Not a fan. Really? Alright, look, stop being alive. And you do maybe be not alive. What I ideally needed from that was for that contagion to propagate back and forth through those guys repeatedly, poisoning these guys straight to death. That is not what I received. Yeah, this side's gonna be a bit of a disaster. The good news, such as it is we just hit the end of day. Bad news is, oh my god, look at everything. It's all of the bad news. It's bad news all the way down. We may still manage, but it's going to require some fiddling, to put it mildly. Alright, you... drop the stun out here. That, of course, did not actually stun either of the two we care about. This was not a really serious expectation. So what I have here is this wonderful armor penetrating hit that I need to hit with that guy with. I don't have the ability to do that, so tap him out. Tap all of them out. Thank you. One should put him at poison to death range. In fact, it turns out one killed him. Lucky crit. We still have an absolute turbo disaster going on over here, which has also done a fairly good job of mostly killing Danish. This side is slowly starting to become something manageable. And a quick fireball will make it more so. We're in a position over here where absolutely none of this is solved by any of the quick spells I've got on hand, so what we're going to do is move you out of the way. Dump a lightning bolt right here, because that should propagate back and forth through that line. Failing to end any of the problems, but at least leaving the problems more vulnerable. Meant to hit him with the AoE and use that to solve some problems, but what can you do? We're not in great shape over there, but we're in a lot better shape than we were. That stun is great, but he's not actually dead, and I'd like him to be. But, what can you do? It's depressing that the Assassinate here does not drop this to a solved problem. Yeah, he can't even blow through their armor on that side. No, the single hits. This dude's on the wrong side of this fight and needs to solve that problem. Alright, front guy is poisoned to death. He will contaminate, contagion rather, to the back guy, which will solve that problem. Those two are dead. This singleton is a non-issue. Truthfully, we're looking at mostly solved issues. Not quickly and easily solved issues, but solved nonetheless. She's out of actions, but that guy is done. Which clears that side. Yeah, everyone is done. So. .306 barely fails to kill that guy. Now he's done. Out of range over here no matter what we do with her. That's fine. He's still dead. Or out of ability to hit him from there. That is very silly. But yeah, we're done for the turn. The other one explodes. There we go. What a mess. Despite losing walls, we're still in S, because nothing actually stepped in. Yeah, and now we're seeing some 4s, because we're on to the last night. I don't know how we're going to beat that. We'll see. $700 range damage in a single hit, you think? And we're sitting on 3,800, which really makes me want to go for like something very expensive. We'll come back to that. We may pick up a little more. Actually, we're almost certain to pick up a little more because we've got Corpse Mountains. Several of them. Gonna say the mist won't clear back, so we're at max mist distance, so we don't have to do any searing tonight. So it's just a matter of how much can we generate for defense and how fast can we do it. And we need to do all of it. And nowish. And concentrate our fire because the monster is going to be in the lake. So I need to have some serious firepower available over there. And then, like, 2 guys in position to hold us side. This is going to be a thing. We've only seen the end of this the once, and it was a disaster. Alright, well, certainly none of these stats. 5% damage is not my delight, but I'll take it. 20% isolated targets, yeah, sure. Dude missed leveling, and I know he missed leveling because we've got the experience amulet penalty on him. It's a shame. Didn't end up in a good position to do anything about it. Alright, illegal Danish transferring overkill to adjacent targets sounds like loads of fun. And if we're going to be transferring overkill, there's every reason to go for both crit and crit power, so that we transfer larger and more ridiculous amounts of overkill. Paloma is going to take a plus 75% on her poison damage, which is going to put her poison damage up to something completely ridiculous. 275% base before the level up. I'm sorry, 290% base after the level up. So, you know, that ought to be fun. Meg is grabbing Blink. And in that way she's been doing relatively continuously, is going to just continue grabbing damage ups. Duran can grab Human Ballista. It's probably not the best skill for him since he's doing an effort to hang way back, but whatever. And in my ideal world, he'd have drawn into a another plus range, but I'll take what we got, which is more damage and some reliability. Alright, so absolutely, definitely heal all heroes. Put the freebie on you. We don't have to spend any more healing heroes, that's good. Yeah, we're not going to be restoring everybody's mana all the way up, and that's as it should be. We're ridiculous on mana, and that's kind of fine. And I'm not going to worry about money for tonight. We're sitting on 600 is enough. So I'm going to be burning 2 scavengers in to generate more materials. And throwing our last into what if we made more armor? I guess we could have gone for this corpse pile too instead, since there's an item sitting in that one, but whatever. I'm not terribly worried about it. We're not exactly lacking for items. Yeah, like this is just very slightly tempting for Danish. Okay, we lose crit power and an action point, but instead gain extra crit for that explosive crit thing that we have going on, and then another 20% stun chance, which is going to be help Danish hold aside harder. That's probably a good pick. And it's the best of these picks. This is mostly garbage, but this gladiator armor is a straight upgrade. I feel like I can make this profit loincloth work for me. On the other hand, this lone wolf armor basically makes Danish more ridiculous, so I'm kind of happy with it. This is a straight upgrade for a character. Okay, it's a straight upgrade on a stat we mostly don't care about, because that XP gain is cute, but not amazing. This is a straight upgrade for our poisoning character, which is maybe better. We'll go with it. The XP upgrade is not exciting tonight for obvious reasons. None of this is much use to me at the moment. I mean, there might be a teeny tiny upgrade somewhere in here with the shield, but no, probably not. The 15% crit power on this pistol I could use as a backhand weapon for our sniper and make him a little more ridiculous. That may be how we do that. I don't love that we're using that as a stat stick, but whatever. This would be a straight upgrade, except for that -5 crit is kind of a problem for what we're doing with the one melee character we're running. The rest of this is garbage. The gladiator armor is the more expensive garbage, so we'll grab it. So the spear does not have the thing I wanted out of it, which is it doesn't have a single armor breaking skill. So as two-handed melee weapons go, I'm not sure I care about it. That said, it's very arguably better than the current two-handed sword, but that gets real arguable. I think we'll grab the pistol as a better stat stick than our other pistol and just call it good. These are all particularly not great for our current process, and that's fine. Straight hammer upgrade with a stun chance bonus, kind of exactly what we're using that hammer for. One for our wanding purposes. None of these are of much use to me. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're really apparently just going for all of the upgrades on Danish tonight. Okay, that is junk. That is junk. That is junk. Alright, Danish have a hat upgrade, have an armor upgrade, and yes, these ridiculous pants. Alright. That one is meant for Meg. Yeah, he doesn't have a wand right now. That wand is now not used. I don't think we end up using these boots. Good as they are, they just don't beat out an action point. This crossbow is pretty garbage. It's got the skill range boost on it, and that's kind of why we had it. I don't think we want it as much as we want a crit power bonus on him now, so we'll call that good. Did I mention we're basically upgrading everything Danish owns? Because, yeah. Alright, which means the only thing we haven't looked at right now is these. That was a straight upgrade for you. This is arguably an upgrade for Meg because it's a great big reliability boost to her, so let's throw that on there. I feel like someone needs this mana boost, and I guess it's going to be Meg, but it's silly. But it dumps out her, well, no, it dumps out a magic damage and a bonus on her. This is actually worse. It's an accuracy boost over here on Durand, and that is as good as we can get as uses out of it go. I'll roll with it, it's fine. We've got all kinds of money. It's not going to be any help tonight, that's fine. What I would really like tonight is, not catapults, but much better ballista, because I know there's a 2-hit upgrade for ballistas, and we don't have it right now. I don't know where it's from. And I would very much like to at the moment. Yeah, 4,000 is just not enough to get me anywhere I want to be right now on this stuff. So this comes down to where I'm going to just, like, grab some things. We'll grab the production buildings. We'll grab catapults. They might come up. I'm not interested in traps right now. Let's throw half of the amount toward damage bonus. Call it good. Is it perfect? No, probably not. I don't really have any structures I want to try and build right now. We don't have the workers to make any of the new stuff work, so there's no point in building any of that. Which means that what I have is this gigantic pile of money that we aren't in any use for, and that's fine. We're just going to look for individual, okay, get this nows, and if we find one, grab it. For example, that dagger. We're going to dump literally everything else straight into this, and end up with this ridiculous stash to play with for money, and that's fine. This is not an upgrade. That is definitely an upgrade. This is a straight upgrade. The rest of this is mostly junk. We've got a shop reroll, we'll be using that. I want to love these pants because they've got a great big poison bonus on them, but the fact is they just aren't what we need. This is a teeny tiny boost to the only thing that matters for her, which is poisoning. And it's not like we're using the money for anything else at the moment. This is another one of those very puny upgrades, but we'll take it. Nothing with the talk in there. This is a very, very expensive process. That's an upgrade for somebody. I think we were doing the backhand pistol for him as a stat stick. This is another very good one. Sadly, not one that's actually going to be used right now for us. Okay, before I get much deeper into that process, I'm going to do something ridiculous. This is purely for an achievement. I do not recommend this as a strategy. We're going to go in the end, we're just going to hit the reroll button. Because you get an achievement for that called, we'll call you back. I don't actually care about any of these guys. We're not hiring one, we don't have the room, and I'm certainly not firing a dude to put someone in. But it's funny. And I wanted the achieve anyway, and we had the absolute scads of money to throw at it, so you know, why not? That hand crossbow upgrade I was looking for, there it is. That's it though, because the rest of that was hot garbage. I think I'm going to take losing the skill range here to grab the extra damage on that rifle, but we're going to have to sell a thing to make it happen. We'll come back to that in a second, because we'll have some stuff to sell. Alright, your back set has room for a shield, so take it. Not you. Yeah, we are rolling through a lot of shops here, and I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah, alright. We've hit the point where we don't actually have enough money to spend anyway. We have loads and loads of money to throw at defenses, and that's great. This is perhaps excessive, and I'm kind of fine with that. Alright, Durand is in his sniper nest and doesn't really have enough room from that nest to do what I need him to do. So, Durand, get out of that. Get up here. I need someone else up there in a position to affect the boss. And ideally it should be someone doing high damage at range, and that could be almost anyone. Mallet, you're going to hold this side. Danish, you're going to hold this side. Paloma, you're going to hold that side. Meg, you're my backup damage to the boss. That leaves Bat. Bat, I hope you can hold a side. Yeah, economy is definitely how you get strong. That is just all there is to it. All right. Here it comes. Yeah, so immediately it ripples out and just wrecks my infrastructure every which way. $8,500 health on the head. Okay, it doesn't actually loop the poison on him, which was worth confirming. Created propagation bounces to his burn. Why has he just cleared his whole side? Just being curious, can you hammer the boss from here? Not through all of the infrastructure, no, not so much. How about from right here? Yeah, no, it's a line of sight problem because of this ballista. Wow. So apparently the head and tail are just going to pick big chunks of our abilities and just chunks of our characters and delete them. That's exciting. Alright, move some poison around, hope it's good enough. We'll see. Yeah, I think he's going to be proceeding over to help someone else's side now. The problem I'm having over there is I don't dare close to melee to deal with these things as is proper. I kind of need, like, more stuff in melee for her. Well, let's see what the boss does. I was sort of hoping the head would pop back up. Because there's no way we can fight all this. Which, you know, is intended. We're not supposed to be fighting all of this. We're supposed to be fighting the boss. But, well, there's a problem in it. Yeah, meanwhile, Mallet is actually getting thrashed on pretty good. That is probably going to continue, I'm afraid. Yeah, I can't really get into there due to the line of sight problem. Oh, well, I can. I knew. Okay, so he's going to go down to that poison, and that's great. I thought there was going to be a line of sight problem, but no. And he's done. Now we have a significant problem, because that was our firepower guy. Now, I fully expect to go into this and lose. Day 12 was historically a terrible, terrible day for us. And, you know, that has not changed any here. Absolutely not helping matters is the problem of, hey, where is our enemy? No, seriously, they've fucked off. I can't fight, sir, not appearing on the map at this time. And probably the thing I need to do is start jogging in that direction to deal with his ass, because I don't see a solution short of, I sure hope we beat him fast enough. Not the direction I needed that to go, but thank you. And now we start losing. We just got this gigantic wall of zombie. Yeah, no surprise that. Or that. Do your other walls. I just need you to hold with it, okay? Okay. Yeah, they're not gonna. Look at this nonsense. Alright, heads out. They want our caster. Also known as all of our damage on that side again. Yeah, lots of AoE powers, but we had 6 heroes and we're down to 4. So the answer is no, we're probably not going to. Truthfully, all you need to do to win this night is beat the boss. The problem is that beating the boss has been very expensive and not very successful. Now, largely this is a function of we need better toys. We get better toys by, you know, doing the roguelite thing and failing our way forward. Those misses are pain. You can't jump the crossbow. Weird. Yeah, the good news is that's another significant chunk of the boss down. The bad news is we're not getting another one of those. You're stunned. You're out of this fight. So the only person left in this fight over here is Paloma, who is going to continue to poison things to death. with her own inevitable style. You've got actions left but no movement, so yeah, this is over. And unfortunately, this is really over, because now they actually are just going to rip their way through the whole town. There they are, directly on the thing, so put this into fast forward. There we go, we lose. Because I just did not have enough to get anything in there to save that. Even if I did, we need to be focusing the boss, so what can you do? Yeah, hey, I'm not unhappy. That was a hell of a fight in, and okay, yeah, we lost that one inside. But, you know, I didn't expect to win Lakeberg the first try. I don't know if I expect to win Lakeberg the second or third try. Yes, I'm not actually that interested in talking to you. I would prefer, however, that this not be bugged off the camera. Thank you. I definitely want better hero traits. That goes on my list. Unfortunately, we have to recruit 15 heroes, and that's a ways out. Alright, now I know we threw a bunch at damage. Let's finish that purchase. And I don't know. At that point, I'm just going to grab some omens, because I don't have anything better to pick at the moment, and we're just going to throw some stuff down and hope it sticks. Half a moment here. Yes. It's time for delicious cat. Yes, you should say hi to the stream, now that you are all scandalized and eated. No, it is stream time now. There is no escape for cats. Alright, fine, you can escape. He is distinctly rumpled. Okay, let's look at our omens. I really like Omen of Swiftness. We can lose Tainted Harvest, and in fact, let's lose Tainted Harvest for Tainted Bloom. So even more essence coming in, because at the moment we need more. Yes, please. And I kind of like Violence, Wisdom, and Swiftness. I think those are probably going to be our picks. Although we could loot, well, I don't know. That 8% crit was really doing a good job. I think we'll stick with it like that. Tainted Bloom is chunking our omens right now because it peels 2 of our points for just 30% essence gain, but I want 30% essence gain because I want more essence. Oh my goodness. I could see liking the Leapfrog Omen. Alright, we're going to take a look at what we've got and what we've got going on here in a second, but I'm going to stand up real quick before we start running this. Take a stretch, grab some more to drink. Check and see what Mom is doing, because I can hear her puttering around in the kitchen. And if she needs some help with that plan, I will probably also help, but that could be a minute. We'll find out. Turns out what Mom really needs is to be cat-free for a few minutes because he's being a pest. So we're going to beat him up. It is terrible for cats. You can tell it's really rough being a cat. With the 1,000-yard cat stare off into the camera. Whoa, dude. Ow. Well, I just got real good. He decided to not appreciate... Yeah, he decided to not appreciate that in every direction at once. Lots of cat flailing. I don't think he broke the skin, though. Just scraped it real good. And I mean, in fairness, I probably deserved that a bit. Alright. So, let's look at our situation. Our situation is 2 coming in that way. We've got Farah, who has come in with Trapper. Bad dodge, good isolation, good health regen. Bad health, bad resistance, good resistance. So bad dodge and bad health, which is a terrible combination in someone who came in with our melee weapon. Lorelei, who came in with Illusionist, good accuracy and resistance, and bad armor. Tall, good move points, bad dodge. Minus mana plus physical. So Lorelei wants my melee weapon, except that bad armor, bad dodge. Tyrant is only with escape slave. Minus health regen, good dodge. Plus move, bad dodge. Plus health. So dodge evens out, plus move, minus health regen, plus health. What? No, really, what? And came in with a power staff. None of these people are well suited to what they brought in, and they're just generally awful. It's a problem. Well, Tyrant committed a certain amount of mayhem, which I am appreciative of. problem I'm going to have with this teleport in attack is I really need to hit a character who is low enough health to make it work. And of that, that's basically the runners. And that whole maneuver leaves him hilariously exposed. Of course, the problem I'm going to have here is I'd like to take out both the flyer and the runner. The runner is actually the problematic one. Well, that thinned the crowd. Expensively, but it's in the crowd. And Power Staff is not a weapon I would like to start with generally. There's definitely some builds that can make it work, but by itself it needs a lot of something. So, would we like a silver hammer? Tempting. 13. Range damage, Ronin armor, which is okay. Or a Hat of Boringness. Although, admittedly, the Hat of Boringness is very nice for what it is, just boring. I've got a definite respect for the hammer, so we'll go with it. Two workers to start with, so 36 gold that way, 24 gold that way, although we get materials and structure sorted. How much per new house? 30. Alright, so new workers are 30 right now. So we'll go build new houses until we hit the limit, which I think we just did. Yep, okay. Eight workers at the end of day one. I'll take that. It's a definite step in the right direction. Although I probably could have done with 7 workers and grabbing the mana pearl on day 1. Check the shop real quick. Not that we can really afford anything, even if we found something amazing. Which we didn't really. That's fine. Okay, start thinking about level up. Steady aim, mark, short, close shots, exploit weakness. This is a character who is going to want to be doing isolation and opportunism hits on really close targets the whole time. Hand crossbow is well suited to that. But she also pulled both the poisoning and the debuffing tree, which would make her really suited to a poisoning weapon. I don't know. And then also pulled 9 crit on her first level. Reroll that. 30 crit power. This is going to be a crit build, I guess. I wish she had the crit trees.
I can't get the noodles back in the pan.
Okay, I can help with that. I need a minute, guys. pardon. Mom was working on making dinner and discovered in the middle that the one-handed problem is definitely going to be a problem for, actually making dinner. So if she wants to be doing this close range, hit them right up front, crit them to absolute bits thing, Coagulation is going to be a real good pick for extra armor, and she already has a great big health regeneration bonus because of Trapper. No, seriously, pick it. Why you no double click? Fine. So, 41 extra armor up front all the time, and more when she gets more health regen is probably a great play. Is it the best play? I don't know. She picked Fatality, and I'm always going to like that for a melee character. That pick is purely trait negation. Alright, magic guy. You have kind of a weird problem where you don't have some of the magic skills I want. But you do have a gigantic stunning bonus, and started with Power Staff. There's probably worse things to do with my life than double down on that. Maybe we can make this build work, we'll find out. Right, let's go talk to her. I'm gonna say, I'm very much hoping she has some actual... Yes. Yeah. She continues to enjoy being eldritch and weird and obnoxious, and that's great. You can hide and be obnoxious, and we are going to just, quietly slide this tainted essence under the door and never speak to you again. What I'm going to do at the moment is slide this toward health and Rana region, and we'll pick the rest of that up later. And hit the end phase and hit the deployment button, and while that's deploying, make faces at you. There. What do we got? So the real question is 96 is not a guaranteed kill with that. Do not do this. Oh, you don't have action points. What are you doing? Get back out. Alright, tap that in. Leap strike in there, do a big stun. gone. One hit point. It's tragedy, is what it is. Doubly so because we can't actually sort that out this turn. Have the poison, I guess. Jerk. Yeah, also, I've just looked and realized my camera is now way too close. Which has me going, I don't remember putting the settings in way too close mode. But let's look at the config. Yeah, sure enough, that is closer than I usually set that. Because I'm making gestures and realizing that my hands aren't getting up to camera. Which is like, dude, what is going on with that? Okay. Well, that's plenty of that. Would you... Yes. Since you've got a little left, why don't you just, you know, pick a target and light them on fire? That'll do. Guaranteed kill. So pop in there. Great big crowd control stuns every which way. Cat, are you seriously coming back in here on purpose? You're very silly. He's like, yes, I'm going to remain tantalizingly out of reach so you don't get me. If I drop this guy, that's a much bigger hit, taking out most of the enemy. Execute. And then and we're done. Because we're out of dudes. Alright, last guy's up. There we go. Nice and smooth that. I'm curious what we picked up prowess-wise. Look, I'm not that interested in talking to you. Spend action points on cloth armor, spend action points on light armor, kill 25 to 100 total enemies. Okay, good stuff. Really good early book. Okay pants. Okay druid staff. The book is the amazing thing, so we'll grab that. Set it up as Tyron's back weapon. And then the question of how much trouble can I get into with 130 points is really quite good. Okay, 200 gold to play with, but I think we need to actually use it on upgrades this turn. Even though I'd like to push all the way for my 12th worker. I would also really like to have an early inn and our mana well. So let's grab the early inn first. Of the benediction. Still enough left over after both of those things to grab one more worker. So, you know, progress, progress. Except we grabbed a magic shop and not the inn at all. That's not terrible, it's just not what I wanted. That explains why we had so much money left over. That was a dumb mistake. Straight misclick. So an Inquisitor quote for less move, but some straight up bonuses to isolation and crit power. I don't really love any of these. The Cursed Pants are as close as we've got to actually what I need. I don't really have anything for you I absolutely love. Spiky counter, sure ain't it. I guess we'll take Avid Learner on you. I'm not a big fan of her perks overall. And if we want to be doing the close-in thing, and doing lots of crits, I feel like crit power is probably a real good thing to focus. I'm wishing we had another crit boost here, although I'm a little tempted to take the 2 move. I definitely should have, as it turns out. That said, 50 health when she's low is probably not the worst idea. I'm gonna hit the reroll one more time. That did not work out for us. Lorelei pulled into the hand me my health potions, I would like to be ridiculous. Rolled in even more crit power, and so let's plan on her being our melee character, obviously, and so let's plan on her having tons and tons of armor, and also tons and tons of hit points. And in fact, if she has it, we'll probably go organic armor with her to bump her health up even further. Which will turn her armor into 1.5 times as much health. Good with that plan.
Everything's done.
Okay. I'll hop up and come out in a second here.
No rush.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
May as well get it while it's warm. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this level up and be done here a little early because there's food available and I am the hunger. So, bear with me. We're gonna grab critical runes for him, which will increase his crit as his mana goes down. Not immediately relevant, but it will be as he gets low. And if we're going to be increased, well, skill range is the way to go. 2 skill range on a caster is always worth. Tag a little accuracy, call it good. I'm not going to worry any harder for tonight. I am the hunger. I'm going to go get the food because it is the ready. So I will be done for the night. Bear with me, switching out. And folks, I will see you tomorrow evening. I'm going to real quick switch over, take a look, see if there's someone we can run a raid or something out to tonight. But it's been a delight. We're having fun. I'm enjoying the game still. What do we got? What do we got? We've got way more options than I know what to do with tonight for raiding you out. It's huge. Yeah, I think we'll raid you over to Hillhome, who's still doing his Red Dead Redemption thing, so bear with me, we'll get that rolling, and I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.